Hey Beardy buddies, and welcome back. So the plan is to finish this sink today. I need to get this sink finished because I have lots of other projects that are waiting as our house is being completed. So the objective of today is to try to get this epoxy sanded. Now this epoxy only needed 3 days to cure, but this week I was feeling under the weather, so I never got around to it. So the plan is to sand this with some 400 grit. We'll do some wet sanding, and actually the whole sink needs to be sanded too for the paint that we're going to paint on it. And then we'll go to the 600 grit, should be the final sanding. So let's get set up and get started. I want to start on some of the smaller stuff here. Okay, so It's to the point now where if I rub my finger over any of these joints, I can't really tell where the epoxy is, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, it's not perfect. There's a couple spots where there's still a little dent where I should have probably built it up thicker, but adds a little character, I think, and I'm not a professional, but I'm happy with it. So I think we're just going to continue as is. Now I'm switching to the 600 grit, and I'll just continue doing a light sanding now just to smooth it down even more. Nice thing is when you wet this and put the sandpaper on it, it almost sticks to it, so it's kind of easy to run it over the contours without worrying about it not following. So it should end up getting the same shape. Now we'll get some soap and water, clean it off, and rinse it off. Alright, now we wait for it to dry. We will tape up anything that we don't want to get painted, and we'll get set up for painting. See you then. Well guys, it's been dried. It's been wiped down with a tack cloth. I think you know what time it is. It says 3 coats, 15 minutes to dry per coat, and then to fully cure 3 days. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so here's after coat 1, and I just wanted to point out a couple things that overall I think it looks pretty good, but I made a mistake. So as I was painting, I was noticing some areas that were dripping a little bit, and I tried to wipe them up, and as you can see, all I did is make it way worse. So there and in there, you can probably see that too. So I'm gonna hope that I can correct that with the next couple coats, and if not, worst case scenario, in a couple days when it's completely hardened and dry, I can probably sand it again and then go over it quick with some more paint. So let's get set up for the second coat. for coat 3. Well, Beardy buddies, tell me what you think. So, ended up putting 4 coats on it just to try to kind of fix some of my goof ups. And I think it turned out pretty well. It's not perfect. The wife was happy with it, so we'll go with it. And we can always in the future sand it so you can see a little bit of an imperfection there, but I think it looks good. So we'll let this cure for 3 days. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for following.